Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is the end of the day right now and I decided to do a get unready with me. I am going to be showing you guys how I take off my makeup, what I use to cleanse, the skincare products that I'm like currently in love with. It is the skincare that I have been using for the past 6 months now. And just a little side note, I do have very dry skin. So for those of you guys who have very dry skin at home and don't know how to moisturize, I'm going to show you guys the proper way to moisturize. So I would say technically this is considered a nighttime skincare routine, but anytime I wash my face or when I get out of the shower, I always do the skincare regimen. So yeah, if you want to know how I remove my makeup and you want to get unready with me, then please keep on watching. Let's go. Honestly, I did the best that I could for you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. And for those of you guys who are wondering where I got my bra at, I want to say I got it at Target or something, and it's like really comfy. They have really cute bras. Before we start, I always like to put on something that's going to protect my hair, especially if you want to leave in the style for the next day. And these are just some cute little headbands that I got from, they have them like at Walmart, Target in the hair section. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about the products that I usually use to remove my makeup. Of course, we're going to take off our lashes. I always make sure to set these aside because it's really important to continue to reuse them. For my eye makeup, I like to start removing with this. This is the Garnier Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I think that's how you call it. So normally I usually always use the Neutrogena one, but I'm out of it and I just really wanted to test this one out. So it's cute. So what I do is I grab some cotton rounds and I soak a lot of it on here. And what I do is I just like press it on my brow like this and just like let it start dissolving the makeup before I start to kind of like go in, because you want to just like tug as least as possible with your eyes, which is why I also use a cotton pad. And I feel like this is the easiest way and most effective way to completely remove your eye makeup without tugging on it so much and not having to use so many makeup wipes. Look how much makeup is on here. That is literally so crazy. I wear so much makeup and you guys are gonna be able to see, like, I really be finessing the world. Like, look at how tan I am. Like, in my mind, this is how tan I feel like I am. If you guys haven't tried this for removing your eye makeup, thank me later. Cotton pads and some eye makeup remover. So you can either choose this one or you can use the Neutrogena one. Now I like to go in with the Neutrogena makeup wipe to remove the rest of it. I start off with the lips and just remove any extra makeup that we have left over that we didn't remove. I always like to try to be careful with my nose ring because I don't ever want it to get infected. I want to keep this piercing forever, girl. I feel like this is the only piercing that hasn't given me trouble and has healed properly. A lot of people always ask me like why I removed my lip piercing, and it's because I kept breaking my veneers. Like right now I still have like a chipped tooth, so I have to wait until quarantine is over for me to go get that fixed. Like he had fixed it. Remember how I told you guys on Instagram that he had fixed it for me, but it was like a temporary fix. Like he didn't actually replace the veneer. So because I was still trying to decide if I wanted to keep the piercing, but I just had to take it out because it's just not worth it because veneers are expensive. So I took it out, unfortunately. And like I know that people always like to say, oh, piercings don't last on Jenny. It's not that like I get tired of them, it's that they just don't heal right, or it just causes teeth damage. So this is how much makeup is off. I wear so much, you guys, it's crazy. I don't want my earrings to get wet. I'm so happy with these earrings. I love little stud earrings like these. These are from B&F Jewelry. You guys should check them out on Instagram. And if you guys do decide to buy jewelry, you can use my coupon code JENNY69 at checkout. I'm just gonna like hold my hair back with the rubber band so that way it doesn't get everywhere. And then the cleanser that I'm gonna be using for today is probably this one. This is the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. I also have the Murad Vitamin C Cleanser. This one is really, really good, and it smells fresh, like oranges, like citrus. And it has little beef in it too, and I love that it's like a thick texture, so really love this one. But the Tatcha Deep Cleanse one, I don't know, it's been amazing to me actually. Like, it really cleans your face really, really good. And yeah, it's a deep cleanse. Duh, it's called a deep cleanse. So it's a deeper cleanse than the Murad Vitamin C. Like, this one is more like every single day type shit, but this one is like when you really want to just pull out all of the bad stuff from your face. And it smells pretty good. Tatcha kind of has that like herby kind of yerba scent. I hope that I'm like, yeah. This is what my skin looks like right now. I do have, let me turn it off on. Well, it's because I have to turn on the water a little bit for the warm water to come out. So I do have some acne scarring right here because I am on an IUD, and when I'm on an IUD, like for some reason it makes me break out. So I have like some discoloration here. Like, I want to figure out how I can get rid of the scars, but for the most part, like, my skin is pretty good. But I do get, when I get acne, it's cystic acne, so I always just like pop it and I never let it run through its course. So if you guys have cystic acne, let me know your skin regimens down below, and that way everybody in the comments can like talk to one another about what they can do to fix that, you know. But my dermatologist told me that I need to get off of my birth control. But girl, I ain't trying to get pregnant, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, so my water is warm now. Let me show you guys the texture of this. Ooh, I put too much. A little bit does go a long way, but this is what the cleanser looks like. It has really tiny beads in there for you to like really scrub up in there. I'm gonna add a little water too. When you wear makeup, you always need to make sure that you cleanse your face, because you still leave leftover makeup on there that you don't even think that is there. And that's what causes breakouts sometimes, because you're clogging your pores with that oil, because some makeup wipes have oil in them and some people's skin doesn't react good to the oil, and it can clog your pores, and it clogging your pores the next day, that's why you get breakouts and shit. So gotta pin that hair back, girl. I feel like I make such a mess whenever I do my skincare. Like, there's always water in the mirror. There's water all over the sink. Like, why does it have to be messy like that? Okay. Now that my face is completely clean, I always like to go in with a toner after I'm done cleaning my face. So I have two different toners. I have this one. This one is like a light exfoliation, and this one kind of declogs your pores and also shrinks your pores. Now, if you do have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend for you guys to use this one right away. I would suggest a more hydrating toner for dry skin, just because I can do it now, but because I go in with really good serums and a really good face moisturizer, so it kind of cancels out the detoxing with the good skin products that I use. Does that make sense? Because if you start off with the dry toner, you could really irritate your skin if you have dry skin and you're barely getting into skincare. But this is a part of my routine right now. If you guys have oily skin, you would totally love this one. It is by Glam Glow. And this is what it looks like. You shake it up and it kind of has like a smoky kind of shimmer gradient to it. It smells gross. Like, it smells like Pepto, like peppermint. But it's been doing really good for my skin. And I have noticed less breakouts when I do this type of skincare routine, because it pulls out all of the bad stuff that I put on with makeup and shit like that. The serum that I love to use, you guys, if you have really dry skin and do not know what to use to hydrate, I would 110% recommend this vitamin C serum, and this is by SkinCeuticals. This is the CE Ferulic serum, and I've gone through 2 bottles of this. When I used to go get facials done, I was working with an esthetician and she recommended this for me, so I bought it, and it's really expensive, you guys. It's like $160 a bottle. But serums like this, well, this specific serum, because I've tried so many serums like from drugstores and things like that, like I feel like none of that shit works, girl. Like, trust me, I've tried it, and this is the one that has changed my life, so I will never stop using this. And when I went to go see my dermatologist about me breaking out, hold on, I have like a booger hanging out of my nose. When I went to go see her, she was like, so what products are you using? And I was like, I use Drunk Elephant, I use SkinCeuticals, the vitamin C. And she was like, okay. She was like, all the stuff that you're using is really good, and SkinCeuticals is like the top of medical grade skincare products. So there's skincare products, and then there's medical grade skincare products. Medical grade are dermatologist recommended, dermatologists use it, and they're just, it's like a higher percentage of the skincare ingredient that you need for radiant skin. So for the eye cream, I like to go in with this one. This is the C Tangle Multivitamin Eye Cream by Drunk Elephant. Gabriel actually gifted this to me. Hi everyone. And I was just so thankful for him to give me this, because he's a skincare junkie and he's been teaching me a lot about skincare as well. So shout out to you, bitch. I have been using the Kiehl's Rosa Artica moisturizer. It is a thick type of moisturizer, which are my favorite because they are the most hydrating. It's just so good, girl. Like, me and Emmanuel both use it. He's not really a big fan of it because like he does have kind of oily skin. And then I just wrote, like, look how thick it is. You guys know those moisturizers when you put on and you're just like, oh my god, like the water kind of moisturizers, bitch, those piss me off. If you do have oily skin, I would recommend to use this specific moisturizer as a nighttime cream. But if you have dry skin, girl, you better be using this every single day, every time you shower and at night. Anytime you wash your face, that's when you use it. My skin has progressed so much. Like, my skin is so like glowing, like it's discolored or whatever, but like compared to how it used to be, like it used to be so textured, like not cute. I just have to like remove, like, because I feel like there's always like a little bit of makeup that doesn't get removed, like on the eyes. I just don't really like to tug on my eyes too much, because tugging creates like friction on the skin, and then it like tugs on the skin, and that's what causes aging, wrinkles, and dryness. This completes my skincare regimen. And now you guys know my current skincare products that I use on a regular basis, every day, every night. Let me just get a zoom in on this skin really quick. It's not the best, but like I don't have that texture anymore, that dry skin texture. And even if you don't have dry skin, if you wear makeup, you need to make sure that you have a good skincare regimen. That completes today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. And if you aren't following me on Instagram or Twitter, girl, please be sure to follow me. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. I look like a niña with no makeup, dude. Deadass.